Okay, I mean to ask you this. Do you think, like, Matt Murdock, like, you think, like, young, like, kid Matt Murdock and, like, his dad, if his dad knew the potential of his powers and, like, his, like, kind of, like, echolocation, like, heightened senses, do you think, I full on believe, and, like, I want to know if you believe this, do you think he would have used him in the Special Olympics to succeed and, like, grab all the medals?
I'm not going to lie to you. I had no idea where you were going with this.
I thought about this yesterday, and I was like, I think Matt Murdock would have cleaned up at the Special Olympics.
He would have.
He would have went full collegiate athlete. Oh my God.
He would have paid off all of his dad's debts.
Oh man, dad's debts. He wouldn't have, had a dead dad early on. He wouldn't have been orphaned. He wouldn't have to go to school. You
still have to go to school.
I'm just saying, like, all those years at, to get his law degree. He would just be a collegiate athlete. He would be like Pistorius, the guy that had the Oscar Pistorius, the guy that like lost his legs, and he was the runner that had like the prosthetic legs, but he also killed his wife. I'm not going to say like Matt Murdock is going to be a murderer. I'm just saying he would be a major athlete.
Sure, but then he wouldn't be Daredevil.
Yeah, many people probably would have died in certain scenarios that Daredevil would have, saved them from. But
I don't think he would have become Daredevil at all.
Oh no, yeah, he would be.
He would just be some blind bitch,
a blind jock.
That's it. That's all he would have been reduced to.
Welcome back to the Escape the Tapes.
Hey,
what up?
Howdy.
My name's Thomas Massey. I'm with the beautiful, the lovely, the talented, the charming, the funny, the just, if you call her a certain name, she might cry. Brittany Vaughn, everybody. Oh my God.
Okay. This was so nice until it wasn't.
I love you.
Love you.
Forget her name one time. You mess up one time.
He acts like I'm some broad that he hasn't known for the past.
I've never said that. I've never said that word. I just want everybody to know that I've never said that word.
He acts like I'm some rando that he hasn't known for the past 9 years.
Okay.
10 years? 10 years.
Is it 10 years?
I think it's 10.
2015?
Yeah, because I quit my job and I went to New York that year. So 10 years. I've known this man 10 years.
Wait, for real? Is it 10? Is it our 10 year?
Oh my God, it is.
I thought it was 9.
No, I think it's... Hold on.
I thought I met you in 16.
Oh, damn, it was 16.
It was 16.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I've known this man 9 years.
9 years.
9 years. You're going to have to cut out the whole 10.
No, we're going to leave it. Because
no, I don't know how to do math.
No. I like it because it's cute. But almost 10 years.
That'll be next year.
So, Brittany.
Yes, darling.
What have you been watching?
Okay, I honestly have not watched that much.
Oh, you said you had a list.
I do.
I see a list of 2.
Technically, there's a little more. Sure.
Okay.
This is just what I've written down. So I've watched My Oxford Year.
Okay.
It was real cute. I hate to say it.
What is that?
It's Sophia, not Vergara, Carson, ?
Okay. Yeah.
No. She goes to Oxford. There's the dude from Queen Charlotte in there. I realized halfway through the movie, it's very cutesies.
Okay. I don't know what any of this is. So.
It's not even, it's like a rom-com. I don't know. It's got like some 90s flavors.
90 flavor.
Listen, I'm struggling. Okay. It's got some 90s flavors of rom-com vibes.
Yeah.
Mixed with Me Before You.
Okay.
Yeah. It's cutesies. And then I watched Happy Gilmore 2.
Okay.
And I was really happy with it. My man Bad Bunny was in there. Looking cute as hell. Love him.
I was not happy with it.
What the hell?
I was not happy with it.
I mean, I was pretty much happy with Bad Bunny.
Yeah, no, Bad Bunny and Marcelo from
part.
SNL are like the 2 best parts.
Yeah.
It is the 2 best parts of the movie.
You want breadsticks?
Man.
This past weekend, I've seen this before.
Okay.
But I watched 6 seasons of Community.
Okay.
From Thursday to today. Which is, it might be a problem. I just haven't been sleeping well.
I got you.
So.
Me neither.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
And then
I'm sorry about you. No sleep, yeah.
I'm used to it.
Yeah.
It's that insomnia. I've also been watching Buffy. and American Dad that I'll never stop watching.
That's fine. That is okay. Just like, you are your little autistic kid watching American Dad. I am, a certain autistic kid watching South Park.
I'm
and
Roger.
And like the newer episodes of South Park.
Yeah.
So
I was going to say I'm Roger, but like way less problematic.
No, you're Roger.
Ricky Spanish. When are we going home, big bro?
No, we won't. No, we won't.
I love that song, and I always accidentally do like the little arms too.
Yeah. You look like you're doing the Carlos Mencia, thing. Yeah.
No.
Sometimes when you do it, you do like that's like I want to say that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's never the intention.
I know.
Oh God. Anyways, Thomas, what have you watched?
Well, like I said, I was, on my rewatch of South Park, but also like watching the newer episodes. And I just want to say this right now: Trey and Matt, the guys that do the show, they're killing it. That is amazing. It's just the best satire of right now, and like what they're saying about this administration is amazing, and like they're just getting away with it, and like the whole like just backsided, backhand that they've given Paramount by like buying them pretty much and like having the streaming rights for South Park, but like all the stuff that CBS like also is owned by Paramount. That like they just fired Stephen Colbert and a bunch of all this like just like it was done at behest of the administration, and what they've said to all that, and like just like man, just
deserved.
Do yourself a favor, go watch the first episode of I think season 27 of South Park.
Is that what we watched the other night?
Yes.
Okay.
Outstanding. Just outstanding. Chef's kiss. Awesome.
I don't even like South Park, but I was giggling.
Man, it's a good time, and they keep it, like the next one is about the ice raids, and they're really taking the piss out of it. Oh, I got around to seeing a movie that we never got to see in theaters that we said we were going to, and that is Jurassic World Rebirth. I'm going to tell you right now, I was disappointed. I was very let down. Jurassic World Rebirth is directed by Gareth Edwards. I love his career, like trajectory, like his like whole like he started off indie with monsters, and then that movie got him 2014 Godzilla, and then Rogue One, and just a slew of just good little jobs, and like the way he projects scale like a monster like Godzilla, it's just like it's always on our eye line. It's always like from the human's perspective, and it's just like massive. So when he got Jurassic World, I'm like, this is perfect. He's going to actually bring Jurassic World back, and the scale's there. The shot, like it's shot beautifully. It's just like the story is super generic and not really good payoff. I didn't really care for it, and it was just a bummer. I really wanted more, Gareth.
How was my boy Jonathan Bailey in it?
Oh, he's a good little lad.
Okay.
He's a good little nerd.
He didn't disappoint you?
No, it was different, hearing an American accent come out of his mouth, but like at the same time, it's just like he was very whimsical in the sense that if he saw it, he plays a paleontologist and like some kind of like kind of like chemist or like kind of scientist out in the field, and he's great. ScarJo, I feel like just wasn't giving either good direction or just like really anything to do, like Scarlett Johansson's great. I just think like, just not enough there, but bummer of a movie. And then I watched Maniac Cop right after, and I got really happy. I was Maniac Cop's awesome, guys. I just want y'all to know, if y'all can see Maniac Cop anywhere on, I think you can rent it on Amazon. That's a great rent. It was so much fun. Just good 80s, like dirty New York stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Rewatched the Thunderbolts, and then I went on like a Hammer horror kind of kick with The Gorgon from 1964, The Mummy from 1959, and The Curse of Frankenstein from 1957. And then I ended it off with 13 Going on 30.
Which is cutesies.
Super cutesies, and, if you know, you know. So.
Because you sat beside me in the theater, and I'm boo-hooing for like 3 hours.
Yeah. So yeah, that is what I watched.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that. I also do like the Thunderbolts of it all. It's good that you're watching The Curse of Frankenstein, especially with the release later this year.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about that.
Well, I just want to put people on. Podcast Evolution of Horror put me on to I've seen The Curse of Frankenstein before. It's been forever, and it put me back onto The Curse of Frankenstein.
Okay.
Like the last episode, like they're doing the whole kind of like man-made monster series right now, and like they're starting from Frankenstein. Was pretty much the origin of the man-made monster. So yeah.
Okay, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Thomas, we've talked a lot about what we've watched.
We have.
But what are we talking about movie-wise today?
Well, we're talking about a little movie, a little ditty called X-Men 2. X-Men 2 from 2003. X-Men 2. X-Men United if you're nasty.
And I am.
They told us to stay here.
You always do as you're told?
On May 2nd, it's X.
I'm driving.
Maybe next time. 2, the extreme.
Got a talent you have.
Somebody's angry.
Why don't we get uniforms?
We're on order. Should arrive in a few years. Rated PG-13. May 2nd, only in theaters.
What do you think about it?
I like it.
I love it.
It's
I want some more of it.
tried so hard, can't rise above it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do love the X-Men of it all. We all know this. This is a good one. It's a good, you know what?
It's the best one.
I agree. I was going to say a lot of movies, especially of the superhero comic book variety, their sequels suck ass.
This is the best. If I were to like, you were to ask me, what's the best comic book movie ever, Thomas?
Thomas, what's the best comic book movie ever?
I'm not going to say like it's the best one. I'm just saying like out of like a top 5, this is it. This is everything like an X-Men movie should be. It like encompasses the blatant like xenophobia, the just like rampant homophobia if you really look into it, just like the themes, the undertones, it's all there. This is the only movie that I'm like, yeah, the Wolverine of it all makes sense, because every X-Men movie is a Wolverine story, and I've always had discourse about that, and I hate it. And this is the one that makes perfect sense, because like you have like his Frankenstein origin of it all. Like he gets, you know, his lore added by like, you know, the inclusion of his maker in a way, William Stryker, and just the whole, you know, Weapon X. Like they don't get into Weapon X program because like we only have so much movie. Just they take time with certain things, like the breakout of Magneto. And like he's in his little plastic prison, and like they show Mystique going from Senator Kelly to like Rebecca Romaine actually plays herself in a scene where she seduces a security guard, and like it's awesome. Also, the security guard, can't remember the actor's name, but it's played by Benny from Supernatural, the vampire from Limbo or Purgatory. There we go.
I was like
Purgatory.
Purgatory.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's just, it takes its time with everything. Like, yeah, we don't get that anymore. Like someone was giving a great, like, you know, lecture of like superhero movies, like especially the MCU that's going on right now. Mm-hmm. And it's just like every movie of the MCU. I'm not going to say every movie, because like those first probably 10 didn't do it. But after that, it is a movie that sets up another one. It's never worrying about the movie. It's always worrying about the next thing, and it never stops. It never stops worrying about the next thing, and that's I think why I love the new Superman movie. The new Superman movie really focuses on character and story and like just like people's motivations, and it doesn't set up the next thing. This movie,
it's deep.
It doesn't set up anything. Like it's worried about the like cast of xenophobia, like just like from the beginning with Nightcrawler, Kurt Wagner, which is standout, and you have that amazing opening where he attacks the White House and he drops the knife, mutant freedom now, and it's meant to strike fear that the mutant, you know, agenda is going to ruin this American lifestyle. and like it's all about William Stryker creating xenophobia, so like people will like just hate mutants.
Yeah.
And he has this whole elaborate plan to use his actual mutant son to just eradicate everybody. But then, you know, it's a whole thing. I love it. I love it so much. Tell me about it, Brittany. Why do you hate this movie?
I don't hate it. Also, I'm just stuttering by accident. Every time I go to say something, I just trip over my own tongue.
It's okay.
It's not. Okay, so let's start from the beginning, shall we?
We shall.
We have that cunty little opener again. I love
that. I love that it just like it's the cosmos. Like it's just like stars and then like, you know, the galaxy and like that makes up a person, and it's just this whole like creation metaphor.
Yes.
Love it.
And then we have Nightwing, not Nightwing.
Not Nightwing. It's not Dick Grayson. Dick Grayson is not hopping through the White House.
No, I know.
He does that in Bloodhaven. Yeah. It's take a breath. It's Nightcrawler. There we go. Not Gyllenhaal. We're talking about Kurt Wagner, played by the one and the only Alan Cumming. Is it Alan Cummings or Alan Cumming?
Cummings.
Yeah.
No, I was actually trying to like piggyback off of something you said earlier. You were like, this whole movie is just like, it's not setting up for something else.
Yeah.
That's because they're genuinely trying to flesh it all out.
Yes.
They're not looking towards the future. It's okay. I'm about to shit on Marvel for a second.
It's okay.
Deserved. The only reason they're making movies now is to set up for the next movie.
Yeah.
They don't care about the story anymore. They do not care about the plot point. They don't care about the characters. They don't care about like the comics even at this point. They're like, well, fuck it all. It's a money grab. But the X-Men, right here.
Right here. Right. I do say, son. Son, right here, we have the X-Men. Uh-huh. Here we go. My name's a Foghorn Leghorn.
God. Anyways. And do you remember when ChatGPT first came out and it was like you can riz specific characters?
No.
All right.
I didn't do that.
It was almost 4 years ago for the record. And I thought it was funny. And I did two characters.
Okay.
One of them, oh wait, I'm not the one who did this. There was Foghorn Leghorn to riz up. And apparently if you say something, Foghorn Leghorn.
Hey. Foghorn Leghorn. My name is Kurt Wagner.
Foghorn Leghorn will cut you off.
Foghorn Leghorn will cut you off, Fräulein.
And then I chose Bill Hader as himself.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Iceman?
Yeah. Bobby Drake.
Yes. He's kind of a bitch.
He is, but at the same time, I love his character in this movie just because of the inclusion of his family.
No,
like,
I do too.
Because like that whole commentary of just like they leave the X Mansion because the whole mansion gets raided by Stryker's people and like they have to hide out. Like it's just a small group of him. It's Bobby Drake, it's Rogue, it's Pyro, and Wolverine.
Yeah.
And they take refuge at Iceman's, or Ice Boy, his parents' house. And like while he's staying at the parents' house, they get new clothes, they get refreshments, but then they have a little sit down with the parents and they discuss the whole mutant of it all. And that conversation, I feel like it is the movie, because as a kid, it went over my head completely. It was just.
Have you ever just tried not being a mutant?
See, like I took that in and I was like, what a bitch. But then like with today's eyes and like, adult mind.
She's speaking from fear.
Yeah, she's speaking from fear, and it's a whole gay allegory. And it's just like just try to suppress what's inside,
right?
And like it is
conform
awesome.
to the norm.
It is so cool and so telling, and like it is what the X-Men comics do best, and like they use today's social norms and social like just like ideas, and they just do a mutant twist, and that's why I love this movie.
Yes, and then he gets sold out by his brother.
And it's also the brother. I believe he is also the kid that gets squished by the glass in Final Destination 2.
Deserved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, too, with Ice Boy, Iceman, Ice whatever.
You hate him. You called him a bitch.
Yeah, I do. and I'll stand on it.
I don't think I think he's honestly the strongest he's ever been in this movie. Okay.
I don't know. I think it's just a personal vendetta.
He faces his family.
Listen, on that front, great.
Yeah.
I respect him for
He gets
it.
kind of like a closure moment.
Sure, again.
He leaves his actual family to like his found family.
Yeah, no. Thomas, again, I understand
You're shitting on him. I'm trying to defend this guy. I'm trying to give him a good little outlet right now.
Listen, that part of him is great.
Okay.
I don't know. I just think it's the way, I don't know.
I feel like you got a stank in your head from the first movie.
Partially, yes. And I'll admit that.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
but.
Okay.
There is, I don't know, there's an undertone of the way he treats Rogue that I don't love.
I feel like it's also the time. It is the early 2000s.
It is, but I don't love it.
Yeah.
And it makes me want to punch him in the face. Especially when Logan comes back and he's like, "Oh, I'm her boyfriend." Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares?
Well, he didn't get to meet him in the first movie, and like he was really trying to be the boyfriend, but then like he got kind of taken out because Mystique impersonated him.
Right.
And
yeah. It happens.
And like I feel like a lot of us remember him being the bad guy, and like he wasn't the bad guy. Mystique was wearing his face. Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I know. I'm just saying I don't love it.
Yeah, I got you.
Because like Logan's not coming after Rogue. He considers her like his little sister.
Or like a kind of daughter figure.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Yeah.
Like he found her in the woods on a dark, cold, snowy night.
Yeah.
In a bar, technically. But still, I digress.
Yeah.
Like there is nothing there for him to be territorial about. Oh yeah, I'm her boyfriend, even though we don't have sex or anything.
Because we haven't figured that out yet.
Right. I do love how Logan was like, boyfriend, huh? So
But
how do you
Let's be real though. I think if the condom, because Rogue wears gloves to touch us, to other people. If you just put a condom on,
Yeah. You know what?
I'm just saying.
It's okay. So
I don't know if you have to wear like a thick condom or like how does that the heat like how does that work? But like
Okay.
I'm just saying, you would have to wear gloves.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah.
My only thing here.
Rogue has a latex allergy and we don't know about it.
No, my only thing here, because I've never considered that point of view.
Yeah.
So does this mean the implication is every single one of us who has never questioned that part has just been like, oh yeah, no, they're trying to go raw.
Yeah.
And that's the only possibility in our minds.
Or Bobby is not a good guy. And like the whole time he's like, she asked about the condom. He's like, I really don't like them.
I
really don't like a condom.
They don't feel good on me.
They don't really feel good.
They don't make any big enough.
And he's just like kind of cucking himself then.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
like a condom, I feel like a condom really would fix a lot.
Yeah.
They make thick ones.
They do.
So like,
They make different kinds too.
But,
Like latex free.
yeah, it's just like
Sheepskin.
I feel like it would be a lot of like kind of what is it? What does the Mormons do? Soaking. I feel like it would be more soaking because like the friction
Well, okay, they have.
and like I feel like your skin would probably touch at some point.
Okay, let me raise you a modern solution.
Yeah.
Relatively modern solution.
Go for it.
They have like underwear, and it's
I love that we've taken this time to just go off on this tangent of just like, let's figure out how Iceman and Rogue could go for it. That's another thing. I don't like the inclusion. I know it's a Fox, X-Men, thing. They try to force Iceman and Rogue to be boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
They have never been boyfriend and girlfriend in the comics.
No.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. Oh God.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for her man. We all know it.
I mean, like his name shows up when Mystique is going through
Like the little database
the
thing.
database, and like Remy LeBeau pops up, aka
Remy LeBeau.
Remy LeBeau. They call me the Gambit.
I love him.
Yeah.
That is her man.
That is her man.
And I will fist fight anybody who disagrees. Canonically, even.
But we weren't ready for it.
No.
We're still with black, costumes. We're not no color.
I know.
Like it's still 2003, Brittany.
I know. We're trying to be
The
patient.
towers just went down. Like let's be real.
I feel like we talk about 9/11 on this way more than we should.
That's fine. We hey, never forget.
Never forget.
Never forget.
24 years.
Yep.
This year.
Is it really?
24 years? Yes.
Is it like when you thought we were?
No. This is legit.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because 2001, 2025, 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
24.
24.
Good show.
Okay, so next.
Look, we didn't even get into you want to get into the cast? Okay, I mean, like it's pretty much all returning players. We got Hugh Jackman, Wolverine. We got Patrick Stewart, Professor X.
We got Anna Paquin.
Rogue, Alan Cumming, Cummings, newcomer, but not newcomer. He's he was also in Goldeneye. I am invincible. He is Nightcrawler. He's wonderful.
Oh God, I'm wrong.
What is it coming?
Yeah,
I knew it was.
I'm sorry.
I knew it was.
Also,
watch The Traitor, or is it just? I think it's just Traitors on Peacock.
Is it weird?
Show.
It's The Traitors.
Yeah.
I legitimately forgot his actual face.
Yeah.
While watching this.
Yeah. He's also.
He's in Spy Kids.
Yeah, he's the what's his name? Floop.
Mm-hmm.
From Spy Kids.
Yes.
Sir Ian McKellen as Magneto. Everybody's back. James Marsden, Cyclops, it's the usual suspects.
Halle Berry.
Also, Connection, Usual Suspects, directed by Bryan Singer, but we're not going to talk about him because he's a bad guy. Also, Halle Berry as Storm.
Yeah, I do love that she got more. She was like kind of a mannequin in first.
She lost the accent, and I think that was the best choice for her. Okay,
legitimately, yes,
the best choice. I'm like, you know what, we're gonna lose part of the character, but we're just gonna say, we just Americanized you, and you don't have to, you just lost the accent.
For the better.
You know who I like in this movie?
Who's that?
And I think it's just because I love an anti-hero.
K-Possum.
Pyro.
I like Pyro too.
Pyro is fun, and it's heartbreaking because he was orphaned.
And he's flaming.
And he's never had, yes, sure, Brittany. He's never had a family. And when he walks into Bobby's house, Iceman's house, he sees the pictures and the portraits of the family together, Sears catalog style, and he's just like, I never had that. His reflection beams back at him, from the picture.
But then he watches how everything turns out, and he's like, honestly, maybe it's for the better.
It's for the better. And then he decides to leave with Magneto towards the end with the kind of the Brotherhood of Mutants is slowly forming back together.
Yeah,
I like that. It made a lot of sense to me.
No, it does. Also, I think he genuinely feared Rogue.
Yeah, no,
when he was flaming. I'm sorry, it's the only word I have right here.
Yeah.
And she grabs his ankle barehanded.
See, that scene, as a kid, I was like, that is so badass.
It caught me by the throat.
When everybody gets down because okay, painting the scenario, everybody needs to go watch the movie right now, but it's on Disney Plus. But when the cops show up at Bobby Drake's house and they're trying to take him into custody, and they tell everybody to get down, and everybody gets down except Wolverine because he's got the knives out, and they shoot him in the head, and he gets down. Everybody else gets down on the ground except Pyro, and Pyro's all those crazy mutants you see on TV. Mm. I'm one of the worst ones. And
he has his little shark lighter.
He grabs his lighter. He because he can't he can only command flame. He can't generate it. And he just blows up all the squad cars, throws fire at people, and it's awesome. It is so cool and it's dynamic. And then Rogue is this guy's got to slow his roll, and she grabs him by the ankle.
Yeah.
Sucks the power out of him, and then she reverse Uno card and just puts out of the flame. Fun stuff.
I agree. But I think in that moment, they start getting back up, and he kind of looks at her in true terror.
Yeah. So, talk about your favorite character, William Stryker. Why do you like him? Why do you really hone in on his personality?
I don't.
You love a dictator. You love a guy that's I want to eradicate an entire race of people.
I've actually never said that.
But I know you though. I see your mind's eye. I know what you're thinking about, Brittany.
I don't think you do, babe.
See, honestly,
Charles Xavier. I don't know what that was.
No one's British in this.
I'm so sorry. Jean Grey is just.
That's another one. Famke Jensen. She gets a little bit more to do in this, and they also, if we're setting anything up in this movie, we are setting up the Phoenix Force, and they did it right. They didn't do a post-credit scene that made us rewatch something. I love this movie. Passion. I have passion.
I really like the plastic cell for Magneto.
Yeah.
I think that was a really good touch. I think that was really smart.
X-Men 2. Brian Cox. William Stryker. Your favorite.
No.
Let's talk about it.
No.
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit.
He's the best.
No. Okay. You know what? Let's talk about him.
Let's talk about him.
One of the things, well, multiple things. One of the multiple things I genuinely don't like about him is that little confrontation he has with Wolverine. I think they're in the forest later. Yeah. And he's like, "Why did you do this to me?" And he's like, "Last I checked, you volunteered." He's not Southern. Don't know why. I digress.
Yeah. I feel like you try to like put like an Arliss Lovelace on everybody.
Unintentional.
Like, it just like, this isn't Wild Wild West, Brittany.
I don't mean to you.
You know what, Wolverine? I tell you, if he could have called Wolverine a dirty slur, he would have.
Oh no, I believe it.
Mutant, little
well, that's kind of a slur, anyways.
Mutant. Yeah, I mean, like they use it as one in this. Yeah,
exactly. You know how sometimes people in higher positions of power, like Stryker, they're always like, "I was just doing what I was told. Like, I'm following orders." He does not do that.
No, he's a company man through and through, and like he
believes in his mission.
He believes in the mission,
and I don't love that. Reevaluate yourself, babe.
He is like how Nazis are the perfect bad guy. I feel like Stryker is the perfect bad guy.
Agreed.
Like he is among that like category of just like
he would have signed up.
Yeah, 100%. But like it's just like he sees Wolverine as property.
One thing I really do want to talk about this movie, Jean Grey's going through it.
Yeah, no, so
like psychically,
she has been activated. Like like the events of Liberty Island from the first movie, and like we learned that from the beginning when they're at the museum. Or like, do you see that as that was a museum? But like I guess like
it was a museum.
The food, like the cafeteria, was like just a different,
like a food court kind of.
Yeah,
vibe?
if you live in Tennessee, it'll really remind me of like Rivergate Mall. Had a Rivergate Mall like cafeteria vibe. You know what I'm talking about? Just like everything, like it's just Rivergate Mall.
It's just it's kind of out of place.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But
otherwise, it's like a natural history museum.
Yeah, they're at a museum, and Scott's like, you haven't been, doing so hot since Liberty Island.
Yeah, and poor girl, she's hearing voices left and right and backwards and forwards.
So, in the comics.
And he also calls out the whole, because he did say, "You're not doing so hot ever since Liberty Island." And she's like, "No, I'm totally fine." And he goes, "Well, you have nightmares." And they shake the bedroom.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't do that.
Listen, from the comics, she is notorious for being, she's having the Phoenix Force. The Phoenix Force will
rise.
It's a cosmic power that selects Jean Grey, sees her as the alpha level mutant, the omega level mutant that she is, and chooses her as the kind of just vessel.
Yeah.
And in this, they're not going cosmic. They're not doing anything, but they are setting up like her being activated as the Phoenix,
right?
Especially towards the end.
Yeah.
And it's so smooth, and it's natural. It's very organic, and that's just another reason why I love this one.
The character progression in this movie is fantastic.
Yeah, everybody is like what they left off in the first one,
and they're not trying to rush through it either.
We build on it. We just build on it.
It's gorgeous. Again, I do love that Storm has more screen time, and I love that she's actually doing something in this movie.
The fight, or like the aerial fight when like they take off from Bobby Drake's house when they save everybody, Jean Grey, and like Storm is flying the plane,
and they're about to get hit with missiles.
Yep, and when like to fight them, she summons tornadoes, and I don't know if those tornadoes are touching down.
I don't think they are.
If they are, God be with the
greater tri-state area.
I mean, I guess upstate New York just got wrecked by a bunch of tornadoes.
Those insurance premiums.
But hopefully they're not touching down. Hopefully she has some.
I don't think they did. I think they were a few yards.
They might just be cyclones. I feel like it might not be full naders. Might be full just cyclones.
Right.
Like a cyclone.
I was thinking that too. Thank you. No, I love that.
There's that, there's the use of their powers is another thing that's
phenomenal.
Built upon. She gets to show off with better CGI.
Yes.
just the whole like, you know, missile, like Jean Grey is trying to use her like telekinetic powers to like stop or force this missile to go somewhere else. And she does a couple of them, but she misses one. That missile hits the tail end of the Blackbird, and Rogue gets sucked out, and Nightcrawler like bamps, like when he like teleports. I love it. Like that's another thing.
I love his little mist.
The sound effect. Like they capture, like whenever like in comics they put like a little like word bubble, like pow, bang, ka-chow.
Right.
You know, like his, whenever he like teleports, it's bamf.
Yeah.
And like that sound, it's personified. It's a like it's a bamf.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And I love, again, the little
smoke. Yeah, that's another thing. That's never been like fully realized until this movie. I mean, it's the first ever like, you know, live action portrayal of Nightcrawler, but like it's just it's so good.
He really got his time in the sun with this movie.
But using him to save Rogue and like get back inside the Blackbird, awesome.
This movie also has like a tortured artist element to it. Like everybody has this kind of the Smiths quality to them.
I could kind of see that, yeah.
Like if you had a non superhero related song to play under this like movie, if you had a clip of this movie just shortened, I think a perfect song would be Please, Please Let Me Get What I Want by the Smiths.
And it's just Wolverine like, I want Jean Grey, damn it.
Well, like you see the flashes of them, you see Rogue, you
yeah.
see, and it's like, please let me get what I want, you know?
Yeah.
I think that would be perfect.
Like this one is the only one that like we have over 10 of these like Fox X-Men movies, and it's the second one that makes the most sense to have Wolverine be kind of front and center.
Yes.
And it comes full circle with him realizing that he should probably never have Jean Grey, and like he also loses Jean Grey, and it just like takes her off the board, you know, hypothetical.
Makes me sad, but yes, I understand.
But then they kiss, and
she's like, you can't do this.
Mystique sees them kiss. Why is she British?
I don't know.
She grew up in Connecticut, Brittany.
I don't know. I just keep accidentally giving them all accents.
But Mystique sees it, and like Mystique has her fun with Logan, you know, getting him back for like, you know, the stab, like in the fight scene.
Okay. Question.
And it's also like she's just, I mean, she's sex.
Yeah.
She is sex incarnate. Like,
I have a question.
What's up?
About the morals and ethics of that part.
I think listen. I think you just let it ride. I think if I was Wolverine, I think I would just let it ride.
Interesting.
I think as soon as like I felt those little notches, the little scar that like, you know, from the claws in the first movie, I wouldn't have said anything.
Huh.
I think I would have just, you know,
anything to get your dick wet, right?
Just play it off. I mean, like she was Jean Grey. She was wearing Jean Grey's face. Okay,
but she's not Jean Grey.
I know she's not Jean Grey. I'm just saying she's wearing the face, and you know, I just want him to have a win. I just want him to have a little win.
I do too, but this isn't it.
I know
that's not a win.
It's not the way.
If anything, that's an assault.
You know what?
And a pepper.
Nah. But again, like this movie, like it has its action, it has its moments of like just like balls to the wall comic action for the time, but it also takes its time with the talking points. Like there'll be small breaks and like people that you never thought would share a screen together, like Wolverine and Iceman in the beginning, and like they have their like back and forth in the kitchen area, like one of the many kitchens in this mansion, and they're just, you know, talking about it was either a Coke or a Pepsi, but like he gives it to him and it's like it is not chilled, and like he's like, he doesn't say anything. He's like, you want to, you know, chill this off for me?
Right.
He says it with his eyes, and he takes it and he's, you know,
chile.
It's just, it goes from 0 to 60.
Yeah.
The powers you would think you would use Iceman's powers on like a daily basis.
Yeah.
And then like freezes things, like, you know, really freezes things. Awesome. Him making the wall when they're making their great escape.
Yes.
Awesome. Like in Stryker, you know, and Wolverine having their like hand-to-hand moment on that wall of ice. Also, not many lines from the actor that played Colossus, but I thought Colossus was really cool. The 2 times that we saw him, very brief times. You know who Colossus is, right? the Metal Man.
Oh
Yeah.
God, yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to find a really like bad thing to say about it other than the director, which we're not talking about him. We're not going to, talk about him.
Never.
But it sucks that bad people give us great art.
I agree.
Yeah. I just want to talk about the design of Alan Cummings and just like how they like realized Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is one of my favorite. He is, I would say, my favorite X-Men. Like him, Jubilee, a couple others. Like, man, I was feeling myself when I saw this movie, and I was like,
As you should.
man, they nailed him. Like he's so cool. He's not in. I will digress. He's not in his black and red, like leotard thing. He doesn't carry swords.
Why
But
aren't you in a uniform?
exactly. But it's still cool.
I agree.
I like the get up. He talks about, him being in the Munich circus.
Mm-hmm. I want to hold him.
Yeah, he's a sweet little lad. Also, like, we have the Catholic guilt.
So much Catholic guilt.
So he has the religious guilt.
He does.
He's a good little
And
religious
he's
boy.
so kind.
Yeah,
You wouldn't think that, which, based
Yeah.
off vibes, appearance.
looks like a demon.
Yes.
Not a demon.
No, an
Yep,
angel.
an angel.
A poor little baby.
God,
And you're just like, I want to put you in my pocket and protect you from everything bad ever.
I just wish they made Nightcrawler like, yeah, Hugh Jackman is a once in a lifetime find as Wolverine, and he defined the character going forward, and like they mirrored it in the comics, and they made him more popular, and like it is what it is. What if Nightcrawler was the Wolverine of this like franchise? Good job, boy. Like, what if? Like that I think it would have been really fun and like cute, and like why wasn't he in the fucking third movie? Like that movie would have been so much better if Nightcrawler was in it. X-Men Last Stand's probably the worst thing ever.
He doesn't get a lot of... I think this might be his only time in the sun.
Yeah.
And I think he deserves more than that.
It's his one and only X-Men movie, which we are doing this Marvel retrospective pre-MCU style. He is going to be coming back in Avengers Doomsday.
As he should.
And possibly Secret Wars. I don't know.
I don't either.
But yeah. A lot of them are. Like Rebecca Romaine, James Marsden, Ian McKellen. Just like several, cast announcements of like the original cast are going to be in Doomsday.
Is Patrick Stewart dead?
No, he's alive. He's going to be in Doomsday.
Why did I think he died?
Did you watch Multiverse of Madness?
Yes.
He died in that.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense
Yeah.
then. Like, I legit thought that man died in real life, though.
No.
Can we talk about something that's not at all important, but it does throw me off every time I see it?
Sure.
The wig.
Oh, yeah.
The wigs are killing me.
So I pointed out to Brittany when she came back, like, we watched a little bit of this movie. Like, we've already watched, like, probably, 4 times this week. Yeah. Just the wig when Hugh Jackman, it had to be a reshoot because, like, in my eyes, I think, like, when like he first shows up, he's towards Alcohol Lake, and like he's going back to the Weapon X program like facility where he was made, and he's retracing his past. I don't think there was a like establishing shot of him there, and it must have been a reshoot. I don't know that for certain, but it's just like the scenes where he walks into like he sees the front gate, and man, oh man, because they have shots of him with the good hair, the good hairstyling. And then it goes to that like kind of slicked back and very forehead present.
Kind of like Has-Been Hotel vibes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that furry show?
No.
On Amazon?
No.
Isn't it?
Kind of.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was like a furry show.
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Okay.
I just
really.
know the one character with the hair.
Okay.
Like a devil kind of hairstyle.
Okay.
Whatever. Also, can we talk about how Charles Xavier is essentially manipulated by someone presenting to be a tiny little girl?
A tiny little boy. Long-haired boy.
That's a boy?
Yeah.
Dead ass this whole time I thought it was a girl.
I thought it was a girl when I was little, but it is a long-haired boy. William Stryker's son, Jason, is used to manipulate Charles Xavier after being captured when he visited Eric, Magneto. And they use him to activate a Cerebro esque machine they just made in the basement of Weapon X, and it's just a really shitty version of Cerebro. But Charles Xavier is manipulated by Jason that takes the form of a child, of young Jason.
Yeah, like he's putting an illusion into his mind.
Yeah, but also it is the first time we see him when he's captured. He is looking at a window and he's standing up and he has his legs back, and he has a tear of joy going down his face, and then he realizes that he's in an illusion, and he just, Jason, stop this.
Well, Jason's also frozen.
Jason's being manipulated by his father. He's been lobotomized.
After Stryker's wife died.
Yeah.
He's just like...
He lobotomized his own son.
To control him.
Yeah.
To use his powers for evil.
To wipe out an entire race of people. And Brittany finds that just enthralling. For some reason.
I hate that we're doing this. Because I don't agree with this at all.
I gotta find a bit, Brittany.
No, not against me. No weapon formed against me shall prosper.
It's Brittany.
Also, Jason's little heterochromia moment.
Yeah.
I don't know. I did think this was a girl. Even knowing the whole situation, I thought it was a girl.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maybe it is. I don't think it's a girl.
I don't think it is, but
it's young Jason.
Young Jason.
Young Jason.
Jason Derulo.
JR. I just love the setups, the plot device of, Jason and Stryker and everything. It just works well, and it propels the plot in the best way. It's really hard to find a bad thing about this movie.
Okay, I have a question.
Go for it.
And this is probably me once again trying to bring logic to things.
Okay.
Everybody has energy.
Yeah.
Okay? We all have different energies to us.
Yes.
Charles Xavier can read minds.
Yes.
But also, I think he can also read the specific energies of somebody.
Okay.
You feel me? Why would he not have seen past the illusion? Because Charles Xavier is canonically one of the most brilliant minds of that time.
Yeah. Jason,
or do you think he didn't want to see past the illusion?
No, I do believe that Jason is stronger than Charles, just because he's unhindered to with the lobotomized kind of thing. He's like, I've got nothing to hold on to. Yeah, he has tunnel vision because of his dad. He has this little acid stamp thing that Stryker controls people with, and the little drops on the back of the neck. I think he's using all of his power to really control Charles. I think in this, Jason is stronger. Hope that helped. It did. Yeah. Because he's unlocked, and activated. I think
you've used activated a lot this episode.
I feel like this whole movie's this movie has activated me.
Activation.
I just think probably the bad part about this movie. Mm-hmm. Is just the 2003 aesthetic of it. It's just no color.
It has that green tint to it.
Well, it's just whenever there is a fluorescent scene, everything is white. Whenever there is a kind of dingy scene, everything is dark and green. It's it has 2 or 3 different color palettes. I think that's the only downside to the movie, and the color palette and the look of it doesn't really support anybody. It doesn't represent the movie as we are seeing it, and I think that's its only downside. If that's your only downside, I think that is lovely.
It's still a very strong movie.
Still strong film. The fight scene between Lady Deathstrike and Wolverine was very, very big for me.
Yeah, when he's
it hurt me as a kid, just because of her. He has 3 claws, and she has
nails,
long ass nails.
And Stryker even was like, "All you are to me is a failed experiment.
Yeah,
we've replaced you with something better."
Yeah,
that hurt my feelings.
Yeah. Because it was a woman. You don't want to
I never said that.
See women,
Thomas,
have a pedestal. Give a girl a pedestal. Brittany will hate it.
Kill yourself.
You're the ruckus of feminists, dude. I swear to God.
Kill yourself.
Love you, Brittany.
Love you.
But yeah, no.
No, I like her as a character. Like, I think
Gecko.
I don't know. I don't think she was necessarily like.
I mean, she has no.
She wasn't
speaking
really there
lines.
for the plot.
Oh no, she's there to look a certain way, but also be his muscle.
Yeah.
And back Striker up. I like it. It's kind of like, how Mercy, the character of Mercy is for like Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
In the comics, they didn't use Mercy in the movie, but
Also, I do like the Jubilee of this.
the Jubilee,
Yeah. She was in the little.
like one scene
Yeah. Okay. Like the introduction.
at the very at the beginning and the end.
Yes. I just like Jubilee, so I just.
Yeah,
I know. I just got excited.
I did too.
Okay.
I hate that she's never also had her day in the sun.
She deserves her day in the sun.
What's her name? Is it Lana Condor? She played her in Apocalypse for 2 seconds.
I think so.
And like she talked, and then there's deleted scenes of Jubilee, and I'm just like, man, y'all had it, and you failed. That's why I'm like, X-Men 2 is the best one of y'all, and like it took like.
I feel like this movie also takes some risks introducing characters that aren't as well known.
Nightcrawler.
Yeah,
Nightcrawler. No, they.
Well, she was there.
She was there.
Barely.
A Kitty Pryde, like Kitty Pryde, Shadowcat. She's phasing through walls, and like especially when the mansion raid happens.
Yeah, she's like
going through her bed, going to the second floor, running through walls, running through
Didn't
people.
she drag somebody through the floors?
Oh, that's the third one.
Oh, damn.
That's when she drags the Juggernaut into the walls.
Juggernaut and his Juggernauts.
Yeah, and he's just like, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. We're gonna hate on that movie at some point.
100%.
Maybe before Doomsday. Doomsday comes out next year. We might cover it next year. I don't know. It's not on our calendar for the rest of the year. But I'm just saying.
No, the rest of our calendar's full.
Yeah. The Lady Deathstrike fight, amazing. It hurt me as a kid. It's just like the penetration. Like as a kid, I was really not into needles, and it's just like big needles hitting you like that and just like stabbing. I'm like, that hurts my insides. I can't do that.
I do love the flashback that Logan's getting here in the lab.
Yeah, no, it's bloody in the best ways, and it's just like it feels like a Saw edit, like
2004. Yes.
Yeah, when like the whole Saw stuff happens.
Okay, so that scene where he's down here in the lab, it actually does bring me back to a quote that Charles Xavier had, and he was talking to him, and he's like, "Well, you can do it. I know you can." And Charles is like, "Well, the funny thing is, our minds want to discover something for themselves sometimes."
Yeah,
and that was his moment, and I think he also at that time was like, "Oh shit, fine, I understand it now."
Yeah. All in all, I think X-Men 2 or X2, X-Men United, if you're nasty, is bless you, Brittany.
I've had some struggles today.
I know. It is just one of the best movies of this era of comic book movie. I will dare say it's probably one of the best comic book movies. It's one of my favorites, and I debate me on it, if you will. You can say it. Well, it doesn't hold up to modern stuff,
but it does.
I'll say it doesn't. It doesn't hold up to like current today filming and like everything like that. But I'm just saying.
Oh, I meant the story still holds up.
The story, the stuff they do with the characters, and everything in between. Man, show me a actual Disney Marvel movie that holds up to this standard. That doesn't make you
cringe.
Like, yeah, it's just. Like they're so like as soon as you get past phase 2 of Marvel, then like it can't be an Avengers movie or a Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
No,
like any of those movies that are in between, they just feel a little soulless, and like they just they're just setting up the next thing. This one, not at all.
Can I be honest?
Be honest to me.
I'm
right
usually
now. Right here.
One of the things too I don't like about like the newer era of Marvel and stuff, they intentionally want things to be like campy,
yeah,
and funny. And this movie is neither of those things
It,
for the
it
most
knows,
part.
It knows where to put the humor. And
Yeah.
like the humor is in the beginning.
And they're not trying to give like the jabs constantly.
No, the humor's in the beginning, and in some of the just like the talky heavy moments, like just like the in between the actions, and sometimes in the action there are still like little
One-liners.
funny points.
Yeah.
And it's not like
It doesn't. We don't have to giggle the whole time.
Thor: Love and Thunder.
It can
what
be-
are you doing?
Yeah, it could be serious.
Yeah.
We can have serious fighting movies and it be fantastic.
It's just yeah. I want to get back to this so bad, and like they're talking about a reboot somewhere down the line with Marvel. And I'm like, good, sure. And it's supposed to also incorporate the X-Men. We got the guy, we love the Thunderbolts movie.
We did. It was fantastic.
He is coming to do, I think he's been tapped to make the X-Men movie for the MCU.
Okay, then I'll respect the hell out of that.
After Secret Wars. That's, I think, the first movie off, to the races. And like it might be into like a rebooted MCU. I don't know.
I just genuinely think they stopped caring.
I don't know.
That's how it feels. Like they didn't care about the years spent with these characters.
They did in the beginning, like that first Iron Man, and then Iron Man 2. Well, probably not Iron Man 2.
I was gonna say.
Incredible Hulk has its moments.
The first Captain America has
The first
its
Captain
moments.
America is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I like that movie a lot.
I do too. I think even Winter Soldier.
No, I mean Winter Soldier's probably that's
you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's top tier.
Agreed.
What are you talking about?
Sebastian Stan, what's up?
We're not shitting on Winter Soldier.
God, no. I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
I think these movies are like at their best when they are set up that we already know what's going on, and that's another thing.
And they're also not trying to do too much at once.
They're not. And like I really like that Superman movie just because it didn't hold our hands, and like it didn't need a first movie to like drop us into the action.
No.
And it is also just balls to the wall character stuff, and it doesn't set up anything. It does set up stuff, but it
explained when it needed to.
Yeah. And like,
and let us interpret on our own too. It let us form our own feelings.
If you didn't see the title X2 X-Men United, you wouldn't have known this was a sequel, and you would have just jumped in. This could have been somebody's first X-Men movie, and they would have been like, oh, the X-Men are dope. The X-Men's like,
and they are dope.
I do think you don't really need to see the first one to watch this, and it's standalone. You don't have to do a lot of homework in it. It just touches on themes. It's a big theme movie.
Yeah.
And
it's not necessarily like a continuing storyline.
No. And then like just a poignant stuff, like if it was setting up anything. Jean Grey, when she does her like, just like very heroic, like I'm going to save everybody that I care about. Everybody that I care about is on this plane, and I'm going to make sure this plane gets out of here before the water gets us all.
Right.
And she just goes, full, Prince of Egypt. She is Moses.
Let my people go.
Let my people go. And she propels them into the air while holding back the water. And like she just becomes that like Phoenix Force at the end when like, Professor X is like full circle moment, talking about T.H. White and the once future king, which Magneto was reading in his little glass prison. It cuts back to like Alcohol Lake, and it has that top down shot, and you see the kind of Phoenix in the water. I thought that was awesome. And then the movie ends.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you.
Dope. We just need to get back to it. We just need Kevin Feige, or it's just like the man started the MCU, and he worked on this movie. He worked on the first I know the first handful of these X-Men movies, maybe all of them. Like he has his hands on the pulse of the X-Men. His first thing was the X-Men movie, and then the second one. And he's the guy that then goes to, make the MCU. And it's just like, we had the through line in those first movies, and we just kind of got muddled. We thought about the money and like setting up the next 5 things. We're just not worried about making a good movie. We're worried about what's the next movie going to be. And that's the problem. And I just need people to course correct,
Let's care about what we're doing.
I feel like this movie has been more about a rant. I feel like I started off with passion, but now I've just like went into ranting.
And that's okay, because it's still passionate.
It's still passion. Passion is what passion does.
Correct.
And
it's not always sunshine and rainbows.
It's not. I love the X-Men. I'll leave off my sentiments. I think the movie is phenomenal. I think everybody should watch it. It's on Disney Plus. If you like the X-Men, go just consume X-Men media. Get ready for this new era of X-Men. Go read a comic. The new, new-ish era of X-Men, like House of X, like all that. I mean, I think we've also like rebooted after that. Sorry, you're right. We have rebooted, but you know more. You know more about the X-Men than your father. But yeah, I just go love and nerd out and have a good time. I love everybody. That's all I got.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah. Also, this is the first time that we got the John Ottman X-Men theme. Like, da-la-da-da-da, bum-bum, da-la-da-da, bum-bum, da-la-da, ba-ba-ba-ba, beep, beep, pew. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Brittany, where can they find us?
You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky at Escape the Tapes Pod. If you want to email us your thoughts and tell us exactly which X-Men you like best, you can email us at escapethetapeспod@gmail.com. If you like our intro and outro music, it's done by the one, the only Simon Bronner, aka Rook Falco, on the Spotify.
Go listen to him.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Well, Brittany, what are we watching next?
Oh shit. What are we watching? Oh wait, no, I know what we're watching.
I know
next.
what we're watching next.
We're watching 2005's
Yes.
House of Wax.
Yeah.
We're doing the 20th anniversary
of House of Wax.
Yeah.
And we're going to kind of, start off spooky season, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, spooky season's a state of mind, but like the official turn of corner,
Man,
we're doing it.
Before that episode, we also have our 2-year anniversary.
Yay!
And also like my birthday, Brittany's birthday, kind of like it's podcast birthday, my birthday, and Brittany's birthday, but it's also Brittany's actual birthday. So we're going to, talk about a movie, probably going to be Small Soldiers on that one,
Yeah.
It's not going to be Small Soldiers.
No.
You want to tell them what it is, Brittany?
It's Jennifer's body.
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
It's great.
Never mind. I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, don't say it.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, guys. We love you.
We love you. And salutations.
Good evening.
Okay.
I don't know what that was.
Excelsior. What are you doing?
Good evening.
Good evening. Okay.
Toodaloo, bitches.
X-Men. Why did you say you hated this one?
I didn't. Stop bullying me.
Stop bullying me.
Shut up.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh.